Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the ASTRO circuit, Season 5, midweek number 4, here between Collateral and Velocity eSports. This is round number 2 of this single elimination competition on board with the Collateral team up first. So far, we've got Nels on your screen. Killer goes on forward to take out the first kill of the game, though. Oracle mode on there for you all. And we're actually going to see him be rotating over to that A side. Now, for both of these two teams who aren't really familiar with them, you've got for the Collateral side, Killer, Pred, Nels, and their substitute, Advin. And for the team of Velocity, you got Renza, Prove, Trinical, and Curry there on your screens. You currently have Advin, who's sitting over on top mech with the Remington. And of course, he actually has a scope there as well. So let's see if he'll be able to pick off that first shot. He won't be able to get the first shot off out, but he pulls back out the Remington. Probably trying to be a little bit safer here. Of course, 1 minute of action having already gone past. That's a team down. That the team of Collateral were able to get to Velocity eSports. Of course, keep in mind, it is a best of 3 competition. And yeah, we'll see that what the man of Nels is able to do. Of course, we're actually seeing it from his perspective at the moment, pushing over to this B side. Of course, actually getting taken down as well. The 3 players from Velocity also dropped, and you are going to be seeing the man of Curry actually get fall as well. Let's see Pred on your screen rotating around to get taken down. Apparently not happening too much on his perspective. So we'll swap over to Advin, who's trying to actually just run into a couple of players. All 4 players were actually coming out from that way. Of course, he's got 2 to his right as well, but it's actually going to be over onto this B side. And we'll now see Advin not do too much for that one. But as I say that, Pred will be able to pick off a nice double kill. Curry gets one, same with Renza, and you'll now be seeing them trying to rotate back over to just control this B side, because they are losing. It is a neutralized position, but 1 kill happens, 2 kill happens, but that's a 1v1 situation between the last 2 remaining players. For this team, Prove works out to be alive at the end of that one, and he manages to take that one down. Let's see what he'll be able to do into this next stage. Prove gets tags. We'll be able to actually pick off that first kill, and we'll actually push on down once again. B flag, you're going to be under their control, and you're going to be seeing them actually control that B side flag. Now, of course, you're going to be, you're going to be seeing him actually be on a 5 streak as well. 2 players going to be coming out of mech. He's going to be able to try and take that one, but he won't be able to actually get that one. Curry is going to be going around. No, he should have got around the tank regardless. He's going to pick off 2 kills, and the third has already rotated around the truck there as well. One player will go to contest him from the team of, as I completely have a mind break, Velocity eSports. But yeah, on your screens, 12-6. Prove just going to be over on the blue dub. So we'll swap on over. 1 minute 47 remaining here on the clock as you have 50 points to 43. Now 1 kill from Curry will happen. Prove takes down another, and he'll be going on forward to this B side. Trying to just get a couple of shots in. He wasn't able to do so, and of course they are going to try and get that flag back under their control. Unfortunately, shaky shots there from Nels, unable to really keep that under their control. And you saw them have a really great start here, and of course still maintaining that B side control, and of course their small flag over on C. They just need to continue holding this B side to be able to catch back up, and or not catch back up rather, as they do have the lead, but be able to just keep that going strong for them. Unfortunately, all their players over on that B flag did drop, and 60-53 with 1 minute 7 on the clock. Nels going to be pushing on to take down, or to get taken down rather, by that one, and you are going to have Nels over onto this B side. So he's going to try and get that captured, and he's going to be trying to just keep his team and trying to keep his team into the lead. But of course, in a couple of seconds, they are about to lose the lead, which has already happened here. Pred already over onto this A flag. He's going to get contested in the back, and there you go. He's going to get taken down as well. 33 seconds remaining here in this half, and we'll see what this what the team of Velocity is able to do. He starting off into with the second half with that little bit of lead, so they managed to maintain it. The team of Collateral, so they managed to maintain a lead for most of this first half. Now they've lost it, and you saw it sort of being lost in quite a convincing fashion. You see them every time they try to get 2 flags. It always is being denied to them. They're losing that C flag also that they did have in control, but they're able to keep that secured, and unfortunately, just not enough time really remaining in this game to really make advantage of that. But because they had such a good lead at the beginning of this half, it is only going to be an 8-point difference, and that is going to be 78 points to 70. Now, of course, just waiting for updated scores here in this game. The last match of the round has finalised. That is Mindfreak taking out a 2-1 win there over on Risk eSports. So all up to this round 2 stage now, and we'll now see what these guys will be able to do into this next play. Advin's going to be running over into Pawn. One's going to be right in front of him there. He's going to get the shots off. We'll be able to take that one. Now you see him going to be trying to go for this overextend. You saw him do it. I'm not too sure if it was him that did it, but one of his teammates actually pushed on forward on the the first half, trying to go over for that opposing side. Now they decided to back out. Actually, I thought they would have continued headstrong for that, but regardless, Killer is going to be there, and maybe just needs to look to his left. Will he? Yes, he will, and he will spot the play. There you go. Picks off the kill. Nice and easy as Curry also falls, and you're going to now be seeing them rotate down over on to really pick off another kill. Looking over into Mechanic. And, yeah, Killer's going to be rotating back from that. He's going to be able to pick off a couple of shots. His apologies for the silence there at the couple of seconds, but we are back on track here as you are going to be seeing Pred. Just looking around over onto the top pawn there. He's able to get the shots off over on the barrels and will be able to actually take down that kill there. The player that was over on that. Of course, a couple of shots into that B flag. Tried to be successful, but unfortunately, that B flag is still under contest. Nice shots there from the Collateral team, though, as they secure that B flag, and they are down by 2 points, but a couple of seconds will shortly fix that to tie up the map score. And of course, this is still only map number 1, and we are going to be seeing the admin, not doing not doing too much here because of the fact that they were currently taking out the team of Velocity, and you're going to be seeing them now trying to just maybe overextend and go over for the C side. That being said, they already are losing that A flag, so I'm not too sure why do you really want to go for that, but decided to go for B. More importantly, he's going to be able to pick off one. There you go, picks up the second one as well. Will start this capture. His teammate will get a third, and they will now spawn over onto this C side as well. So that will be Advin on an 11 streak for what it says over here on the map, and we'll now see if he'll be able to actually make something happen over on C. I mean, there's one player that's there going to be waiting for him. Not too sure if the call out didn't happen. Regardless, Killer will push on down for a triple cap anyway, and Advin will be able to get a couple of shots down. The C flag going to go in favour, or try to go in favour of the opposing team of Velocity. They are able to get that captured. A flag going to go in favour of the Collateral, though. 2.5 minutes still remain in this first map. Domination on Octane as the shots down from him will get taken down. Advin will get a couple of shots in as well. 116 points to 118 down to 104, and they are increasing that lead slowly by just maintaining 2 flags, mostly that B control, and then just swiveling around for the whichever small flag they require themselves to have to take. Now shots out with Advin as he takes it down 2, does get dropped in the end, but you're going to be seeing Prove now over onto his B flag, trying to get the long capture here over onto the flag. Now that B flag has been neutralized, does see the player, and you're going to be seeing Reds actually take down one. Now they're just hugging here over on the outside of the container. They can still come back, but it is going to need a lot of effort to just hold these flags under their possession to be able to actually get those points caught up. Of course, a triple cap or a neutralization will definitely be handy right now, but regardless, it is still possible. Now, with 90 seconds remaining, the final 90 seconds here of this map, we'll see what these teams really have in store for themselves. And for the opposing teams here, as Advin picks off a nice double, they're going to be pushing over to this B flag. Now, 3 players do drop. The last one is getting shot at. C flag is going to be highly contested as well, as you have Killer right there as he looks over to the left. One's going to be right over on the front there. He's going to maybe get shot out. No, Pred gets a double kill as Nels takes down one as well. Nice cover as they push down over into the store, but they're going to be spawning over onto the strip club. The triple cap has happened from the team of Collateral, and you're going to be seeing one actually drop. Curry is going to be pushing over to this A side. The same with Redza. They won't actually go for this capture straight away. It seems they're just going to be trying to clear everything out, but of course time is of the essence. Does seem like with that triple flag cap, they have just secured their game, or map number 1, in their favour from this. And Curry has been able to push on down from the earlier stages. Of course, you see him be able to pick off one kill there, as he'll now push on to try and pick off the other ones. Though he won't actually be able to take that one down. Will he be able to actually pick off this kill over a B? Does seem like he will be able to, but 160 to 128 is going to be that scoreline approximately. There's a couple of points still tick on down. Collateral managed to secure themselves map number 1 here in the series, taking that one down, and you will be seeing them now play on into the S&D. Up next, of course, stay tuned. That could be the series, depending on who takes that one out, or it could be C for 2 rounds straight, and deciding this come into play regardless. That's the round ending kill cam. It's 1-0 to Collateral. We have S&D coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the ASTRO Circuit Season 5, Midweek number 4, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by ASTRO. This is the S&D on Freight between the teams of Collateral and Velocity. Now, Collateral took out map number 1. It is the domination. But we're on S&D now, and Velocity need to step up to be able to take this map. Now, you're going to be seeing Curry on your screens. Now, he does have the bomb in hand, rather, and Curry and... yeah, his team are trying to set up here. Actually, do have one player pushed on up aggressively. That is going to be Trinical. Renza takes down a kill there on Killer for the first pick of this round. Orca mode now turned on, and you actually do have one over in the white side container, as the stun will actually bounce back and stun Trinical, which is never a good thing. But regardless, he's going to have one of his teammates over in that left container as well. Will they actually push on up? That is the question. Now, a lot of players actually sit on that left container side. They're always tucked on in, so they don't have really many shots on their fire. But let's see if what he'll do is two players are going to be pushing on out. Shots are out from one as Pred will take him, and he'll be actually pick that one off. Pred, I don't know why he decided to push on down so far aggressively, but he did nevertheless. I don't think he expected the second player to be there. Regardless, it is going to be a 2v3 situation, and make that a 3v1 because Nels is the last one up, and he just needs to hold back in defense here. The shots are very, very wild, and unfortunately, he didn't stop the player from going for that bomb plant, which is very, very questionable. Could have kept himself alive and possibly even won the round, depending on how he made his next play. Regardless, he's going to take down the first kill. Maybe he thought a 1v3 would be more flashier. He's going to get shot in the back, though, but he won't get taken down. He's going to turn back to look at that one regardless. Let's see if he'll be able to get this bomb plant. Of course, the bomb's planted in a position where you can just sit back at back lumber and watch that one down. That's what the play is doing. And there you go, the first round will go to the team of Velocity there in this matchup part. You're going to be seeing Curry. Let's see, 1-0 being in the scoreline. So we'll see what the team of Collateral are able to do. Of course, we did see them, hold in that domination game, hold the majority of that lead for that first half, then lose it, then be able to come back in this one. So maybe it's sort of the same thing that they're maybe going to try and pull out here. Of course, this being a completely different game type to any of the respawn, so we'll see if they'll be able to actually hang with that. But as I say that, proven. Renza take out 2 of his snipe kills to take down Nels and Advin. It's a 2v4 situation straight off the mark, and you look at that, still 2 players from the team of Velocity that have not died. Make that just one, as I might have just jinxed the other there, Curry, as he gets taken down earlier on. You're going to have Pred now. Just going to be pushed up over into red, as you do have Killer with the bomb wanting to push on down. Now you see them wanting to go over and try and maybe make a play here with the bomb and with his Remington, but it's all about if you'll be able to spot these players. Now he does spot one there, and he'll try to climb up to take him down, and he does do so successfully. 2v2 situation. It's a great start for this round. Here's Pred will take down another one, so Renza is the last one alive from a 4v2 now into a 1v1 situation. Renza, he gets shots out, or rather they get shots out into him. He's now rotating back along Pred. He's the last one up, and he doesn't have the bomb. The bomb is needing to get planted, but he's going to be hunting for this kill instead, it seems. Possibly. He's going to be climbing on through into rolls, of course. He now has no time to go for this plant. He's just going to be just checking around, and will he spot him? No, he hasn't even gone for that either. And he's trying to just go for this bomb plant, but I don't think he's got enough time, or he just might. Redza's just going to be hiding around. Let's see if Pred has enough time. Yes, he will. Just barely being able to get that bomb down. Redza is now needing to get for this 1v1 and that defuse. He's just going to be checking over on the safe side. He spots him. He's going to get the shots out in the back to be able to pick off that round and make it into a 2-0 lead to the team of Velocity. Of course, needing to get that next round, or rather this next map, to be able to catch back up here. And yeah, so far in this round 2 matchup, well, we have a little bit of in between rounds. Wait, we have Curse taking on Gambit, we have Origin taking on Team Force, Mega taking on Net Changes Everything, and Plantronics Mindfreak taking on Primitive, as well as this match going on right here. Of course, in round 3, you already have Team Storm taking on Team Fiber, and Power Gaming awaiting the Mega/Net Changes Everything match. But back into this game we shall go. Renza on your screens at the moment. He picked off some nice couple of kills, or rather more than a couple, nice couple of kills, plus a couple of kills after that to make 4 kills. I have no idea where I was going with that, but regardless, his teammate will pick off one, shutting down Pred. Going to be having Curry, on your screens over on the mid lane. They're going to be pushing on to the side of tracks. So no other kills have happened since then. Renza isn't wanting another one. There's going to be one player on the side of Rolls. Good timing. We'll see him back off into cover and poke out once again. Down those rears as the shots did go out, but will he go and contest that one? His teammate is there to try and make that happen. And you'll now see them push on down. One's going to be on the side of Gate. He does spot him, but he backs off quick enough to be able to just jump off and stay alive. But he does get taken down, so that is going to be the main part that he wants to try and achieve. Staying alive, that is always a good thing. And we'll now see what Curry is able to do. Of course, being the last one alive for his team. In a 1v3 situation, he has the bomb in hand, but he needs to rotate down to try and make this try and make this first kill and this play, but he won't be able to, and he does get taken down and you know, cleaned up there, unfortunately then for him. Regardless, now that's going to be the first round for Collateral. Just a score update as well coming in, 2-0 to Mega, beating Net changes everything, so that's a live update score for you. They now take on Power in the next round. We'll jump on board with the attacking team though, and that is going to be Collateral. As I mentioned, they've got their first round on the board, so that brings it into a 2-1 round count with 90 seconds, of course, ticking on down for this round. 90-second round for S&D. They're going to be going on for this instant plant though, as a couple of players in red are trying to watch over all the angles, but regardless, they want to be able to check that bomb quick enough, and that bomb has been planted. So Killer will take down one, as Pred will take down another one. Nels will take down the third, and Curry, once again, is the last one alive. A lot of FPS lag there on his screen, as he will get taken down in the side. But that's going to be 2-2. So far, no team in that advantage. Both teams have taken out 2 consecutive rounds, but yeah, Pred on that round ending kill cam. We'll now see which team will be able to really take the edge here, starting off in this next round. And we've seen a lot of, you know, on this S&D freight coming back into you know, the defensive round. You know, they like to, you know, definitely very favourable here. As you see Advin taking off that first kill, but a lot of teams make these offensive rounds work a lot better than they do their defensive side. Depends on, you know, their style of their team. We already have one player actually pushing it up quite aggressively, and that's going to be Pred, who just pushes on down and takes out one kill. He's going to get shot in the back in a moment, but he was able to shut down one. And of course, that being the Bob Carrier. And even though you got taken down the side, that's still going to be the numbers advantage in favour of the team of Collateral. They just need to hold on out. Now that you do see off that kill cam, we would have saw him, you know, rotate back on to the top of, you know, the underground passageway, but he duped back again, and he's just going to be watching that underground side. Now, of course, they need to make a decision. Do they want to go through or not? Nels will get shut down by one, as you'll be seeing Prove being the last one alive. He's going to pick up the scope there as well. He's just going to be looking around. No thermal there for him, though. And one's going to be a B, one's going to be at the back, Lumber on the opposing side, and one's going to be just crossing over through this mid side. Now the gate will open, so the call out will happen as the player just charges down a little bit more over to that green box. He's going to be checking out through the front here, as they'll be able to spot him. And Collateral will now take the lead with 3 straight rounds to their name. Collateral only need 3 more to clean up the map and take out a 2-0 round count. Of course, if they do take it out, they'll play the winner of Plantronics Mind Freak and Primitive there in round number 3 of the competitions. But we've still got plenty of matches left here in the competition, and we'll now see what the team on offense, the team of Collateral, will be able to do. You got Nels with the bomb, you got Killer. I want to jump on board the team. He's generally been getting a lot of the first blood kills here for the team of Collateral, especially on their attacking rounds, but you actually do have a player, Pred, pushed on up over onto the track, so you're going to be seeing his teammates grown up as well. Will we see another quick play? It does seem like we might. No one's really in a position to really watch that. Will that player actually poke on out now regardless? No one looked over onto the bomb itself. Pred will take down one, as you do have Nels getting taken down, similarly with Advin, as you're going to be seeing a 2v3 situation. But the bright side is that they only need a defense, but you do have one actually on the bomb itself. He's going to actually start going for that defuse, and will they actually check on that? He's going to be looking for this bomb. Will he check the bomb itself? He will be able to start going for this defuse, and there was no one else. And I mean, it was a nice place. The player did try to check the bomb up against Prove, but he just wasn't able to get the shots out to stop him from really making anything happen. And that now becomes a 3-3 round count here between these two teams. Now, for those who are watching in the chat, who do you think will, who do you think will take it out? Do you think it will be the team of Collateral, or do you think the team of Velocity will be able to make something happen here? We're on board with Redza up first as he does spot one with the scope. He's going to rotate guns to the Vector. And now trying to push on down, see if he can follow one up over on green. Now he will take out that player. There'll be another player still in white now. You do have Killer taking down one as Tritical takes down Advin. Pred will also take down another, so it's going to be a 2v2 situation. You have Pred and Killer for Collateral, Prove and Tritical for the team of Velocity. 1 minute on the clock. The two Velocity players are back over onto their, onto the opposing team's side rather, as Killer takes down one now. They do have the A side relatively under their control, but they might want to be going over to this B side. You have Pred all the way over in Bottle, so he's going to have his work cut out for him to have to rotate over and possibly make something happen here over onto this B side of the map. The bomb has gone down regardless. He's got a 1v2 situation to take, and we'll see if he'll be able to take it, as he's going to be just entering into fire. He's going to be closing some of the doors here as well. Of course, those are very, very loud noises there. I'm not too sure if he did spot one there. We'll take off Oracle mode regardless, see exactly what he sees, as the callouts obviously did happen. The players have rearranged the source to try and get into a better position. Shots out, but he will get taken down. And the team of Velocity have taken the lead once again here in this one. And you're going to be seeing Prove take that round. They're going to take the lead once again. So far, we're seeing more of a round-for-round game type. But we are also seeing, that the teams are challenging each other to try and pick off these consecutive rounds and get the lead back once again. Now, alongside this, I mean, it is currently 4-3. But, they are going to need to try and get, a couple of more kills here. Probably try to get another round here. Velocity with a couple of nice kills, but as I say that, I mean, 3 of their players, or rather 2 of their players from either team, do drop, as you have Collateral now here with the bomb in hand. Killer is going to now try and rotate over. He did pick off 1 kill, avenging his teammate and picking up that bomb, but I mean, his teammate needs to stay alive here, possibly pick off a kill. He does get tagged heavily, as the nade will try to come out. Will play B there? Doesn't seem like he will anyway, and as we can see there with the minimap and Oracle mode, stopping over players. You got Reds over and Fireproof over on the top of Connections. Killer just here on the back of Bricks and Advin, just looking over at the back of Lumber. Now we're just going to stick on board with Killer with the bomb in hand, as he possibly could start going for this bomb plant any time now. Player going to be having spotted him and getting a couple of shots, and the play is above him as well. Shots are coming out from that. He needs to check to his left. He's checking around all the corners, but he's not checking the right ones, and he managed to avoid getting shot at for a while. But Advin now needs to try and get this 1v2 to keep his team evened up in that playing field, but he won't be able to do it. That's going to be 5-3. Velocity are 1 round away from tying this up in this stage. Let's see what they'll be possibly. Will they be able to close up on this next round? Or will they just be able to really, be able to actually come on down to, try and, I suppose, take out the win, or, for the opposing team. Collateral will try and actually just keep themselves in this map and not need to worry about map 3. Advin takes down 1, but Curry takes down Advin. Shots out in the back will take down Prove, and also dropping the bomb down. Redza takes down that player of Pred. So it's a 2v2 situation, but the bomb is down. I'm not too sure if that call out will come into play, but we are going to be seeing Killer actually take down 1, as it is now going to be up to Redza to leave himself alive. To really get himself this round. I mean, what a way to finish off a map with a 1v2 clutch. He's going to have the scope in hand though, so it makes it even better for him. But he's going to pull out the Vector once again. One's going to be over to his right. I'm not too sure if he spotted him actually dropping on down. He does in the end, and he misses a couple of shots there. But he'll push on down and poke on around, getting a couple of free shots in. We'll take down 1 kill. And now it's a 1v1 situation with Nels up against Redza. Redza just needs 1 more kill to get this round for his team. And we'll see what he'll be able to do. Will he be able to take this out? He's got 17 seconds to try and make this play, and I'm going to be seeing the impact damage apparently go ahead and kill Nels. I'm not too sure what the go was there. I hope we actually see a kill cam from that, but I don't think that is going to happen, and unfortunately not. But I'm actually looking at that rebroadcast, and I'm just like, let's see what he actually did to really cause that to happen. And looking at the mini-map, he just jumped off from the other side and got taken down. So a little bit of an embarrassing blunder there by them, but that is going to bring it to a 1-1 score count as I update the scoreboard there for you all. Of course, going on to a blitz up next. Stay tuned for round number 3, or map number 3 in round 2 of the Astro Circuit Season 5, midweek number 4. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map number 3 here. Very, very late into getting into this map, so I do apologise for that. But you know, we are going to be still on board with these two teams, as you are going to be seeing the overall scoreline be 4-2 in favour of the team of Collateral, and we'll now see what they'll be able to do, as you are going to be seeing Nels. Or rather, Advent on your screen over on defense. Nels is going to be there as well. You also have Pred as their teammate will go over for this respawn. You're going to be seeing Nels actually push on down here underneath the truck, and let's see what Nels pushing up. 25 seconds left. Not really much that he'll really be able to do, but you're going to be seeing a couple of players pushing on in for a couple as well. So that should be a velocity cap in. But Nels should be able to go in for one last second cap. No one's really watching that capture point, and he should be able to make it into a 5-3 scoreline and be able to push on down. There you go. That should be the half wrapped up. There is on play in Antiques. Will he be able to get a cap in time? 2 seconds remaining. Pred is there. The shots go out, and there you go. The 9 of that cap. As that will be the halftime score. Of course, I am trying to sort a dispute in the background as well, so I do apologise if you can hear any typing for that. We'll see if the guys of the team of Velocity can really catch back up here, because it is the final 5 minutes of this game. And, we are going to be seeing that the team of Velocity pushing on down. You're going to actually be having Curry over here over on Connections, and he's going to be pushing on up over onto this cap point, and no one's really going to be watching that angle either, so he'll be able to actually go on forward for that. His teammate's going to be a little bit of a distraction up forward. He's actually hesitating a lot. One player is there, but he goes into Kitchen, so now is his perfect chance to go in for this cap. Definitely very, very hesitant on his behalf, but regardless, he's still got the cap in the end to make it 6 points to 4. And you are going to be seeing Nels go on in for to really a kill, and then his death, ultimately enough. But, Nikilla's going to be pushing him down. One player's going to be there right in front of him to contest him. And there you go. He does get taken down. Advin's going to get one kill over on the side fencing, and rotating over for the team of Collateral is Advin. As I am having a couple of mind blanks here with names for some reason today, but Nell's going to be on down 3 minutes 45. Killer is over on this mid street here. Of course, looking on over for this one. Nell's going to be over on to the top of towers. Will he decide to push on forward? There's going to be one in loading that he has to deal with, but he runs straight. He aims towards the right, and Killer will be pushing on over to this one and going over into post right here. 3 minutes 12 still remaining, of course, in this map. Let's see what he'll be able to do there. Not much, apparently, because he's going to get taken down. Let's swap over to the team of Velocity. You do have Curry over there on your... Well, the Velocity Curry there on your screen should be able to get a nice, easy cap in for himself. Actually, 2 players are going to spawn there for the opposing team. Will actually check over to that capture point. Doesn't seem like they will. And there you go. Slides on in for another cap. That's going to be 6-5 in favour of the team of Collateral. And they are only barely leading by 1 point. Of course, the side is that Nels is going to... going to be pushing on up for another cap, it seems, because once again it is going to be uncontested, except for one player who's actually just spawned there, but he won't be able to get those shots off in time. Do apologise for the lackluster commentary. Once again, my attention is relatively split. And you are going to be seeing Trinical is going to be going on down over to get himself another cap, and there's not really going to be much interesting there on his perspective. So swap over to Killer, who's going to be getting a couple of kills there. There's going to be one over right in front of him on your screen, and you're going to be seeing a couple of shots over to the left lane as well, possibly. No, okay, his teammate hasn't really got into that position just yet, and Killer is going to be looking around over onto this cap point. He won't be able to actually pick off that kill, but his teammate runs it in for a cap. That's going to be 10-6, of course. 1 minute 35 is going on this stage. Pred, just looking around. Going to be on to the to another cap for his name. So it doesn't really look like there is a lot of what would be, you know, the best way to put it, a lot of kills going into these caps. They're mostly being uncontested, and you're seeing them just really getting those caps in without too much, you know, with fairly relative ease. Of course, it's going to be a little bit trickier now for the team of Velocity, as you do have their players just sitting on out here. Of course, with 4 caps equals, you know, rather 4 caps, the difference equals 30 seconds worth of consecutive cap time, so they only need to hold out for another 20 seconds, and it does seem like that might be the approach they want to take. Of course, with a little bit of a buffer, they can just hold it out. They just need to stop those consecutive caps from happening, and there you go, 10 seconds, and the series will be theirs. 4 caps the difference. You need it for a tie at the least, and there is only one player that can possibly make this push up here. Now it is going to be Renza, as there is going to be one player there watching him. We won't be able to pick off that cap, and you are going to be seeing the couple more kills happen to knock out the team of Velocity. Collateral take out the win there, and they'll go on to the next round of the competition, as that will be a 2-1 round count. We'll now be seeing what they'll be able to do in this next round of the competition, of course, keeping in mind that they will be versing Plantronics, Mindfreak, or Primitive, depending on who takes out that series. But that is going to be a 2-1 round count there to them. They take that one out, and they'll be going on to the next round. Unfortunately, Velocity have been knocked out of the competition. And yeah, that is going to be that series done and dusted. So we'll take a short break away for our next match. Don't go anywhere. We've got more action coming up next.